If Ranil Wickremesinghe wants to print 1 trillion in order to pay salaries because he cannot allow the government sector to go bankrupt,
probably Prime Minister has chosen, I will bear the cost, or people will bear the cost tomorrow. Public sector salaries have to be paid today, so that I have to get money somehow to do that.
The Prime Minister had again said we have to print 1 trillion rupees because we can't pay government sector salaries. So the option is, we also can't not pay the government sector salaries. So then otherwise our interest expenditure is about 70% of our revenue. So what are the solutions now? If we have to also pay the government salaries, but we don't have money, you say that we should not print. So what is the solution?
I can go back to this example of the diabetic. Because the diabetic patient, if he wants certain amount of calories per day, in order to survive, you have to give that. But you have to sign an agreement with the diabetic patient that I am going to withdraw that calorie supply to you over a period of time. Similarly, if Ranil Wickremesinghe wants to print 1 trillion in order to pay salaries because he cannot allow the government sector to go bankrupt, he has to sign an agreement with the monetary board of the central bank. Give me 1 trillion today, but I will repay it over a period of say 3 months time or 6 months time. And during that period, Ranil Wickremesinghe will have to raise revenue through some other source. Whether he borrowing from the market or borrowing from abroad or by raising taxation, it may be a combination of that. But he will have to repay that 1 trillion over a given period of time so that the long-term impact of increasing the total reserve money of Sri Lanka by 1 trillion can be mitigated if he cooperates with the central bank's monetary policy.
Professor Abeyratne, as I said, no money, but we have to pay the government salaries. Can't print money, inflation will go again, there will be a problem.
Of course, you have a cost, and that cost will be tomorrow, but you have a gain, and that is today. So probably Prime Minister has chosen, okay, I will bear the cost, or people will bear the cost tomorrow, but the public sector salaries have to be paid today, so that I have to get money somehow to do that. So I think even in the history we have done this quite often, and then for today's gain that we have sacrificed the future in many ways, and that is one part of the problem that we are in this crisis today also.